skips into dirt.
No, I put them in your backpack. I forgot to take them. How did you forget if I put them in your backpack?
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you think the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Moncada off of first with 2 away. On the ground, De La Cruz tosses to first. Piazza out the play. Back here at PNC Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Ryan Dozier stands in here, takes ball 1 low. There goes Ellie. Pitching for a strike. Tag. Ow! Piazza with a great throw. Line to left. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 2nd. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Page back to work. Foul ball there.
Yeah, after this game, it's can't really quit now.
And a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to a 1-2 count.
And that's in the dirt. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
No, because she didn't do nothing.
She hasn't washed her hair in like 3 days.
Down to the dirt, swing.
She took a bath yesterday.
With it, fires
All
the
she
first.
did was sit on the
Gets
couch
it.
at the bakery.
1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, I didn't know she didn't wash her
With
hair.
a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Francisco Lindor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. First pitch misses. Palmeiro measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Piazza, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed.
Two strikes.
Rather might be 2. Moncada tossed to first. Awesome play there.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Corbin Carroll digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And that's in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Ripped to third. Handled, and that. Back here in Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. McMahon on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Dozier on to first, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Juan Soto now. Swings through that. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. That one way inside.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's a full count. That's a walk. Tried another screwball, but couldn't locate it. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And that one handled. Gets it to first. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as it ends. Fielder. Wow, really impressive.
4th inning underway. No score. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's the 3rd. What a stop! The throw. Got him. Nice play. And here's Ellie De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. strikes with that one, and the count is 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor zips it to first, and he is thrown 4. Back here at PNC Park, here is Moncada. Swings through that one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps with over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Ground ball left side. No play. That's an infield single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Stepping in, Mike Piazza. And there's one down. Here's Kyle Tucker. 0 for 1 so far. In the dirt. Moncada leads out first with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
Man,
Oh,
he was really tardy
I
on
guess
that
not.
fastball. Great job of setting him up.
I got that.
Got some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And here at the bottom of the 4th.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Too many times. Do not do that. Goodness.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Fights it off. We'll see another. Swings and misses. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Fought off foul.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Dozier will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Go ahead run on base. Don Baylor, the next to hit. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Inside, just missed.
That's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch. Really take a rip out. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. They got it for out number 2. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a foul out of play. And the righty deals. And he couldn't hold back. He's back here in Pittsburgh. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Santana back to work. Popped up. Lindor makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Elliot Ramos. Grounded out his first time up. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Ramos, 25 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Vientos to first, and it's a 1-2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here is Yohan Moncada. He's 2 for 2. There's a swing and a miss.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the runner stays where he is. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Slider right there.
So now his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
De La Cruz throws to first in time. Piazza back here at PNC Park, top of inning number 7. Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Jay, stop throwing it over here.
Doesn't find the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Vientos whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Ryan Dozier.
You got to give some credit to the infield coach for the positioning on that play.
Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly. Even though
here's the tag, and he's out. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Puts it away for the out.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That one fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. The throw to first, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Don Baylor. Right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Griffey in pursuit. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Mark Vientos digs in now. Outside low. Ball 1. The other way. That's a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. They don't come much closer. Bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. Late swing, foul to the left.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Vientos swings through it for strike 1. Rowe holds him in second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that one fouled off. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. That's inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute it. Finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate,
It's almost over.
it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. They laid it in the 8th.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate. I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it in the center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Oh, look at this.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Now bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Moncada at the plate now. That's ball 1. That one found hard the other way.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got
Dozier to the plate for 1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. 1 run across. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone. So now here's the DH. Kyle Tucker just missed.
in the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. In there at the knees for a strike. So they're all loaded up. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back singles. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And
grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. On to Baylor, and they escape the inning with the... We go to the 9th, and now Corbin Carroll. Santana back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Out to short, Lindor. Looks at the first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Eric Gagne comes on now. Late on that fastball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next pitch is outside. Judge comes up empty there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well done.
So now the DH spot, Elliot Ramos. He's grounded out a couple of times. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. So they're down to their final out. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man on second.